Hello and welcome. Today we embark on a fascinating journey to uncover the origins of one of the most iconic cities in history, Rome. Have you ever wondered how a city that began as a small settlement on the banks of the Tiber River grew into the center of one of the greatest empires the world has ever known? From its mythical beginnings to its rise as a cultural and political powerhouse, Rome's story is one of resilience, ambition, and innovation. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the captivating tale of Rome's origins. Imagine a small cluster of hills along the banks of the Tiber River, surrounded by fertile plains and distant mountains. This is where the story of Rome begins, a city whose origins are shrouded in myth, legend, and history. Rome's legendary beginnings are tied to the tale of two brothers, Romulus and Remus. According to Roman mythology, these twins were the sons of Mars, the god of war, and Rhea Silvia, a mortal princess descended from the Trojan hero Aeneas. Their story begins in tragedy. Abandoned as infants, on the orders of a jealous king, they were left to die along the banks of the Tiber. But fate had other plans. The river's currents carried them to safety, where they were discovered and nurtured by a she-wolf in her den beneath the Palatine Hill. Later, they were taken in by a shepherd and his wife, who raised them as their own. The twins grew into strong and ambitious young men, destined to leave their mark on history. When Romulus and Remus decided to build a city near the site of their miraculous survival, conflict arose between them. A bitter argument over who should lead the city and where it should be located turned deadly. Romulus killed his brother and became the sole founder of the city, which he named after himself, Rome. The traditional date of this founding is 753 BCE, a date immortalized in Roman tradition. While the myth of Romulus and Remus captures the imagination, the historical origins of Rome are equally fascinating. Archaeological evidence suggests that the area was first settled by small communities of shepherds and farmers in the 10th century BCE. These early settlers were part of the Latins, an Italic tribe that lived in the region known as Latium. The choice of Rome's location was strategic. The Seven Hills provided natural defense against invaders, while the Tiber River served as a vital trade route and source of water. Rome's fertile lands supported agriculture, allowing its population to grow and thrive. Over time, these small settlements coalesced into a single community, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most powerful cities in history. Rome's early history was shaped by its interactions with neighboring civilizations. To the north were the Etruscans, a sophisticated and influential culture known for their engineering, architecture, and religious practices. From the Etruscans, the Romans adopted the use of the arch, advanced construction techniques, and many of their early religious rituals. To the south, the Greeks established colonies along the Italian coast, bringing their alphabet and mythology to the region. The Greeks profoundly influenced Roman culture, especially in the realms of literature, philosophy, and religion. These cultural exchanges helped Rome develop into a melting pot of ideas and traditions, a hallmark of its identity even in its earliest days. By the 7th century BCE, Rome had transformed from a small village into a burgeoning city-state. Its society was organized around a combination of agricultural and military traditions. Politically, Rome was initially ruled by kings, many of whom were of Etruscan origin. These monarchs oversaw the construction of key infrastructure, including the Cloaca Maxima, one of the world's earliest sewage systems, and the first iterations of the Roman Forum, which would become the heart of Roman public life. Socially, early Rome was hierarchical, with a clear division between the patricians, the aristocratic elite, and the plebeians, the common people. This division would persist throughout much of Roman history, fueling political conflict and shaping the development of Roman governance. The end of the monarchy in 509 BCE marked a turning point in Rome's history. The Romans overthrew their last king, Tarquin the Proud, and established a republic. This new political system was built on a complex system of checks and balances, with power shared among elected officials and institutions such as the Senate and the popular assemblies. The Roman Republic became a model of governance that influenced political thought for centuries. Rome's strategic location and its ability to adapt and absorb influences from other cultures set the stage for its expansion. Through a combination of military prowess, diplomacy, and infrastructure development, Rome grew from a city-state into a vast empire that spanned 3 continents. Globally, the legacy of Rome's origins can still be felt today. The Latin language, the foundation of the Romance languages, spread across Europe and beyond. Roman engineering and architecture, including aqueducts, roads, and monumental buildings, set standards that are still admired and emulated. Roman law and governance principles continue to shape legal and political systems worldwide. Socially, Rome's story is one of resilience and ambition. From its humble beginnings as a small settlement on the Tiber to its rise as the center of an empire, Rome's history reflects a willingness to innovate, adapt, and persevere. The city's diverse cultural influences, drawn from its interactions with neighboring civilizations, created a rich tapestry of traditions that defined its identity. Even today, Rome is a living museum of its past. Its streets and monuments tell the story of its origins, growth, and enduring influence. From the Colosseum to the Pantheon, these landmarks stand as a testament to the city's remarkable history and its role as a bridge between the ancient and modern worlds. And so, the story of Rome's origins, a blend of myth, history, and cultural fusion, remains one of the most compelling tales of human civilization. It reminds us of the power of ambition, the importance of cultural exchange, and the enduring legacy of a city that began with a she-wolf and 2 brothers on the banks of the Tiber River. With that, we conclude today's video. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed exploring the origins of Rome and would like to see more captivating stories from history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share more incredible tales with you. Until next time, take care, and we'll see you in the next video.